And we are back. We've got another 1v1 here on Classic Frozen. We got 60-second turn timer, expert eye, progressive cards, balanced splits dice, no alliances, no fog, no portals, but we do have Blizzards with a white player. In the second position, yellow goes first. Our rival here is going to be purple, Harmon Sugiyama. Good luck, buddy. They got a lot of troops in Africa, right in the dead center of the map. This Ukraine Blizzard is going to be very intriguing. Now, it does have this sea lane connection, so it won't completely block if you take India. We got a 5 in Australia. It's a little bit tipsy. We got a lot in NA. If we want to hit anything, we want it to be purple, right? Maybe I just blitz his 4 with my 5. Get it out of Australia, but also hit him and capitalize on that. I think good dice. I'll only lose 3 on a 4. I'll take it, because that was a 99% chance, and then I like the center position there. Not bad. We might make it through the night. I might get some casualties here because of moving there, but not bad. We do get out of Australia, which is a death pit. And he rolls the bot. He rolls the bot. This could be encouraging. I got absolutely hoodwinked yesterday. I had quite a few losses against really good players. I think most of those videos made it to the channel as Purple gives himself away. And we are back, boys. The showcase of the newest maps, I think it's the Viking Legends maps, went really well. But we dropped from Grandmaster. It's really tough. I haven't spoken on this in a while, but I'll win probably 300 or 400 points if I be a intermediate level. But if I lose to an intermediate level, let's just use that for example, it's 1,000 points. So it's really tough to climb. And then especially if I beat a master, it does bump up to about 600-700 points. But if I lose to a novice or beginner, that junk will shoot down over 1,000. So we're talking 1,500 points. So as you can see, 1 or 2 losses in a row and you are done as far as your Grandmaster ranking goes, unless you get a nice nest egg in the 30,000s. So we're just going to have to, if I want to showcase more 1v1s, we're just going to have to take it as it comes, because unless I just go on an incredible winning streak, I can't hold on to the Grandmaster. Even if I only lose 1 or 2 every couple of games, it will be enough to trim me down. So purple is looking like a little bit of a sacrificial lamb here as he tries to alley-oop us back to the GM status. Okay, yellow comes in. Now, the season did just reset recently this week, so it's still 2 months before it cuts off. As long as I have 26,000 when it cuts off, that way I don't have to grind from 16 to 26,000. I think that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing to look out for. I think I get my card here, and I start posing on that 5. Is there anything I can do longer term? Well, I think that's a decent play. Yeah. I could also not use my 4. I'll just get closer to his 5. If he wants to roll it, I'll welcome it. The 8v8, it'll be like a 50-60% chance, I think. But I think purple is new. And he doesn't realize that I'm not his friend. These bots are not his friend. He's exclusively hitting the bots. So let's just show our boy here what you need to do in these Ellis signature settings, and that is focus your opponent. So he needs to be hitting white instead of the other colors, and get out of the way from the bots and let those bots hit me instead. I wish there was, in a different world, me and purple could go back to back and beat the bots together and both rank up. But that's not how this one works, as this is probably going to hit my 3, but of course, and the 3 holds. We got 1 troop left. Because essentially I can just lose to the bots in this format. They get so chunky and so slammy that he doesn't have to hit me. I did just lose one yesterday, the day before, where I got triple tapped. As you can see, we played with 3 bots. I was going against pink, and each bot hit me, and they all alley-ooped me to each other, and I died before pink could even go on that turn. So sometimes you don't even have to lift a finger. But for purple, he needs to have more troops in the back if he wants the bots to get the job done. Because the bots are like sharks. They will swarm you when you're low on troops. If you have a lot of troops, then, you can afford losing some. But 7 troops right now is going to be pain. And I'm right next to his biggest stack. I could almost kill him right now. But Harmon is digging in the trenches. He's got this. He's got this. Oh, well, it's my turn, so maybe he does not. I'm gonna risk it. 10v5, is that 90? 100%, that's game. Is game. Sorry, buddy. Gotta put you down. Gotta get back to Grandmaster. Alright. Go ahead and take his card. Don't even give him a chance. I should be okay here. And I'm actually going to wrap. That 6 should be okay, I think. Where is that 3 safest? Right here. I think it's safer down at the bottom. Because yellow actually has the bonus of Europe. So actually, he might get SA. He might get Africa. I'm not sure. We just need to live to get the cards off. We have 4 horses. All of the king's horses. Very cool. So this one's going to be a little bit easier, a little bit quicker than normal, which I don't mind. I do not mind that at all. At this point, when you see this video, I may have already started sprinkling in fog zombie games at night with the 1v1. So it's not just a bunch of 1v1s, because I like it. I like the variety. I like to switch up from the free-for-all to 1v1, but sometimes, like this game, there's nothing too crazy with a newer player coming in, but it's still a good showcase on like how to play these settings. Maybe something you can try in a 1v1 if you want to rank up. Cause for the longest time, I never even tried 1v1s because I'm like, it's so weird because if you just go straight into a free-for-all 1v1, it's whoever goes first, essentially. If you ever watch the 1v1 tournaments, you'll see that they give 1 point for the player that goes first, and then 2 points if you can win in the second position, because you have such a big advantage going first. All right, yellow is a problem. So I think I'm just going to break yellow and retreat. Go back down here. I like the opposite ends of the board. Oh, I just realized red was stuck on cards. Yes, I may have been able to get red. I may have been able to get... Yeah, I had a set, right? I could have set and gotten red. That was a misplay. That was a misplay. I needed... Oh, 6 here. I needed some there. Yeah. That's unfortunate. And bots typically set on 3. They will prove you wrong every time. But also playing the 1v1s, it really does show. Like, sets on 3 are pretty easy to come by. If you have a wild card, bang, instant set on 3. If you have 3 of the same, set on 3. If you have 1 of each, set on 3. Like, there's multiple facets to get there. But I think when we get stuck on 4 and then essentially stuck on 5, it really does make you forget how easy it is to get to a set on 3. Because it's very simple. Bots always have it. Noobs always have it. Higher skilled players typically struggle. You're expecting it, you're wanting it, and you're just like, well, I don't got it. So it is give and take. It's just like the dice. Sometimes you're going to get god dice. Sometimes you're going to get god-awful dice. It really just depends. Sometimes the card luck can't miss, and other times you can never get a set on 3 in that entire game. So it really just depends. But hopefully that will help in, like, the attitude towards losses and games you do get stuck on cards. You're like, you know what? Well, maybe next game I won't. Maybe next game my opponent will. As I think we just try to rectify the situation and get the red kill next turn. So I think I'll do yellow maintenance again and then line up on red. Oh, green. Green's kind of up. Oh, I can kill green. I can kill green. For everyone yelling at the screen, Ellis, you got green. I got you. I got you. Ooh, not ideal. I'm going to throw all 5v2. Alright, we got it. We got it. No problem there. Reset the timer. Alright. Now, honestly, I think we just let red get another card. So let's just break yellow and then prep red. Put a bunch of territory up in here. And we're already lined up on red really nicely. Do that. And then we just trace red next turn. We got him. Might be able to end it next turn. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, fun map. So I think this one is the only map that always has blizzards no matter what. Even if you didn't want blizzards, it automatically locks it in because Classic has frozen over. And then it has the added connection. So in reality, this actually lends itself to a more multi-position progressive game and less of a bonus game because you have more places to guard. Like, look at this. The North America one's really tough to guard. Europe gets... now, World Conquest gets the little cubby corner here, which I really like. But look at all these sea lanes. Like, Africa is super connected. All right, we set. We trace red. Red won't set us. I don't think I can kill... Let's just blitz red. And then hit yellow as hard as possible. Alright. Let's do that, yeah. Even with all these connections, I don't think I can get yellow. Hopefully yellow doesn't set on 3. But they might. They might. Bad pathing, but we take it. 4v2. Oh, 2v1. 2v1. Holy crackerjacks. Which one's more likely? Let's get this guy blocked. Australia. Could have even blocked Asia, but we want our troops open. Ellie Gupta from DT drops back with the set on 3. We got the set on 4. That will close it out for this one, boys. Classic Frozen. Another one for the books. At this point, I've already gone through every map at least once in a 1v1 format. Keeping it fresh, keeping it exciting. Now, if you don't have all of the maps, or if you don't like a lot of the maps, a Classic with these settings is really crisp. It's just big enough to where you have a little bit of breathing room between your rival and the bots. The games don't go too long. So if you want to spam Classic with these settings, I think you could at least get to Expert or Master. And then once you get used to it, potentially go for the Grandmaster. I think that would be cool. Think that would be cool. I have a... Oh, I really botched the... Okay. So this one's... Yeah. I need... I'm just... How much do I have? I'm gonna split in half. I can't do math right now. That might not get the job. There's an 8 there. What am I doing? Oh, was that terrible dice? What have I done? What have I done? I lost 8 on the 6. No slider life. No slider life. Oh, wow. I need a moment. I need a moment. Yeah, 8 on an 8. I know everyone who's using the sliders is losing their ever-loving mind right now. Oh, my gosh. My thing with the slider... You're getting just a lot of behind the scenes here. The thing with the slider is... Well, one, it takes more time, and I like to use the time on other things, like running around the board or thinking about my next move. But the thing with the slider is I've used the slider, and then I've lost upwards of the troop count with the slider. Like, you'll roll the 2, you still lose 3 with the slider, and that really butters the biscuits more than anything for me. Because when you're using the slider, you're like, I shouldn't, expect losing this much, and then you do. Ooh, that really gets me going. The other thing is slider fail. You slider this, but then you have to redo the slider, and then you forget to redo it, and you're in the heat of the moment, and then you forget again, and you're just losing all these extra troops. Then it's just not fun. So I just like the no slider life, and right there you saw it. We paid in full, unfortunately. Think we've got this. Just need 7. Why not? All right, we take it. A lot of silly business, but we walk away with the dub. I think our boy was probably a novice, potentially a beginner, but I would probably say novice. Shout out to Harmon. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you on the flip. Peace.